Well, I got the lineup for you guys. Errol Spence will be fighting Lamont Peterson. And I'm going to give you the date. I'm the main source. I'm the dude that called the shots. It's going to be January 20th. It's not going to be December. That's the way they got to line it up. They got Porter November. They got Danny Garcia versus Brandon Rios in December. Porter November. And then you got Errol Spence versus Lamont Peterson around January 20th. It could be that weekend or the weekend before that. And then after that, probably a 2 to 3 week separation. We got Keith Thurman not knowing. They don't know who's going to be his opponent first. They don't know if it's going to be a title match. I don't think the title's going to be on the line. I'm not sure about that. But, yep, it's going to be Lamont Peterson and Errol Spence, January 20th. I think that's the perfect matchup for Errol Spence. Is the most perfect matchup for Errol Spence because we all know what's Errol Spence's kryptonite. His kryptonite is unstationary boxers, unstationary opponents. And I think this would actually prepare him to fight Keith Thurman because Lamont Peterson has a very high IQ of boxing. He's a mover. He's not stationary. He boxes real well. He could box on the inside. He could throw the jab. The only thing with Lamont Peterson, he's a little smaller. He just and he doesn't got knockout power. So, but in movement-wise, I think that's going to prepare Errol Spence for Keith Thurman. I think that would be a good matchup. So, I think Errol Spence's team is thinking real smart. They're thinking real smart because they could have picked another opponent. They could have picked up what was in line for him with Luis Collazo or Diego Chavez probably Lucas Matisse. A couple of fights out there for him, but I think they picked the right one to prepare themselves for Keith Thurman. And I want to see what Keith Thurman's team is going to do because I think he got to prepare for a guy like Errol Spence, and I think that I think he got the right people in his corner. He got the winky right. He did get molded by fighting southpaws. So, and I always trust in Dan Birmingham. I think he's one of the best trainers out there. I think he's probably one of I believe he's top 3 trainers out there. Preparation, the game plan is always tight. So and the game plan is always tight versus opponent. They study their opponents real well, and I even think Keith Thurman, we might not be seeing him. He's not out there, but I think he's really in the gym. He's really preparing himself. He's really preparing himself with the movement. He's really preparing himself with the jab inside to the body. I think he got to keep his inside game got to be a little sharp. Stop Spence from moving forward. I think that's going to be the game plan too. So I think he got to have an opponent where is going to prepare him to fight Errol Spence. But right now we could do a lot of videos of that later on. There's always going to be a lot of videos with the matchup with Keith Thurman and Errol Spence. But right now I think it's going to be a good matchup. I think it's going to be a good start of the 2018. And people do not sleep on Lamont Peterson. And I'm not going to say he beat. I think Errol Spence is going to be Lamont Peterson. But I think Lamont Peterson has the capability of outboxing Errol Spence if it goes to the scorecards. I really do. I don't think he's as fast as Keith Thurman. I think Keith Thurman is more witty with his movement, but Lamont Peterson is very good in his movement. He's very, very good in his movement. So stay tuned. January, Errol Spence versus Lamont Peterson is going to be a good